Hi, I'm Dr. Malcolm Hill, and today I would like to talk to you about the dangers of dairy products. This is a food that contributes to the cause, in my opinion, of many diseases. It is advertised as being healthy for you, but in reality, it is the worst food you can consume. Now, dairy products are any food substance that comes from an animal, including cow's milk, eggs, cheese, butter, ice cream, and yogurt. These are the most common. Simply put, in my opinion, cow's milk and dairy products are the worst food you can eat. God made it for calves. The dairy industry has brainwashed us into thinking that dairy products are healthy foods to eat. I can remember as a child in school being taught the four basic food groups. And if you live by this, you will end up sick. This pyramid was designed by the dairy industry, so of course they are going to promote their products on a pyramid that they designed. That's just good business for them to do so. They advertise to us that milk does a body good, it builds strong bones, and it is a healthy food to consume. But these lies are told so that the dairy industry can make a money profit while your health suffers from eating it. Now, true studies not done by or sponsored by the dairy industry show that dairy products contribute to almost every disease humans suffer from. Dairy products have been linked to colic, ear infections in children. It contributes to high blood pressure and high blood cholesterol due to its high saturated fat, cholesterol, and salt content, which leads to clogging of the arteries. Dairy is also linked to heart attacks and strokes, again to clogging of the arteries, which leads to blood being clogged in the brain and heart. Dairy has been linked to cancers such as breast, prostate, ovarian, leukemia, and colon cancer. It has been linked to arthritis due to its uric acid buildup in the bloodstream. Dairy has been linked to diabetes, with studies showing a link between the use of dairy products and the incidence of type 1 diabetes. Due to the hormones, steroids, and antibiotics given to cows and chickens to make them grow fast, dairy products contribute to obesity. Dairy has been linked to osteoporosis due to its high acidity in the blood. You see, the body uses calcium to keep the bloodstream alkaline. The body keeps 99% of its calcium in the bones, and the other 1% of calcium is kept in the bloodstream. Well, the 1% of calcium in your bloodstream is much more important than the 99% that's kept in your bones. So your blood should naturally be at a pH of alkaline, but when you eat dairy products, it turns your bloodstream acidic. So the body does not hesitate to take calcium out of your bones to bring the bloodstream back to an alkaline base. Well, after years and years of your body taking calcium out of bones because you are eating foods that turn the bloodstream acidic, it causes the bones to become weak with diseases such as osteoporosis. Cow's milk does not build strong bones, it causes them to become weak. Dairy products also causes constipation. It has no fiber, contributing to lack of bowel movements. I often ask my patients who complain about lack of bowel movements if they eat cheese on a regular, and they always say, well, they love cheese. And I have to tell them that that's a major reason why you're constipated, because you like eating cheese. Cheese acts as a glue in the colon, and it prohibits good bowel movements. Dairy products have been linked to kidney and gallstones because dairy has saturated fat and cholesterol, both of which form stones in the kidneys or gallbladder. Dairy products causes colds and flu to develop due to its high mucus content. It also weakens the immune system, thus causing a person to be more prone to developing a cold or flu. Dairy products also cause asthma and allergies. It weakens your immune system. In fact, studies show that the day that you introduce your infant and child to cow's milk, you start the process of asthma and allergies to develop in your child. Dairy products reduces the absorption of iron into the blood, thus causing iron deficiency anemia. Lastly, dairy products causes excess gas to form in the colon. Most people are lactose intolerant because we are not designed to consume cow's milk. Because of the high fat and protein found in dairy products, we don't have the enzymes that digest these substances found in cow's milk. This causes symptoms of diarrhea and flatulence or gas. It's common for people to tell me that they have lots of gas after eating cereal that they put cow's milk on, and this is because the human body is not designed to digest cow's milk and dairy products. These are just a few of the diseases that the consumption of dairy products have been linked to. If there was one food that I would ask you to stop consuming more than any other food, it would be dairy products. It is the worst food you can consume. You may wonder why doctors don't tell you this information when they are seeing you due to the development of diseases. The answer simply is that they have not been taught the importance of nutrition and how it relates to your health. Most doctors are taught to prescribe drugs when you enter into their doors with symptoms of diseases. For example, if you go to your doctor, they may take your blood pressure, and if it's found to be high, most would tell you to watch your diet and introduce you to high blood pressure pills. Many times the patient is told that they will have to take blood pressure medicine for the rest of their life. The patient is never told what foods are healthy, what foods are unhealthy, because the doctors simply do not know. They only know how to prescribe drugs. Countries that have the most doctors have the most diseases and have more sick people. The United States, for example, have many doctors, and we have more qualified doctors with different specialists, but we still remain a sick country, and our healthcare system is broken. Whatever disease you have, there's a doctor that has been trained to treat you for that disease. But yet the United States is full of people with sicknesses and diseases. In many poor countries, people die from a lack of eating food, but in America, people die from eating too much unhealthy food. Obesity, high blood pressure, high blood cholesterol, diabetes, cancer, arthritis, heart attacks, and strokes all come from eating too much of the wrong foods, unhealthy foods, and dairy products is one of those foods. I feel that nature provides cow's milk for calves, and dog milk for puppies, and cat milk for kittens. Every animal in nature drinks their own species of milk. Humans are the only animals who drink another species of animal's milk, thanks to being brainwashed by the dairy industry. Every animal drinks milk as infants and babies, and their mother weans them off the milk when the mother feels it's time. As humans, we drink another animal's milk even into adulthood. No animal needs milk of any kind after the baby stage. It's simply not needed. Milk serves two purposes. It provides food for the infant and baby, and it provides vitamins, minerals, and nutrients needed for the growth of the baby. Milk is the most important food in strengthening the baby's immune system. So when you give your baby cow's milk, you are giving them all the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients needed to help grow a calf and strengthen a calf's immune system. And doing this will eventually increase the chances of your baby developing many of the diseases discussed earlier. Now, baby calves double their birth weight very fast, within weeks, due to the protein, fat, and nutrients needed for calves. So when you feed your baby cow's milk, it will make your baby grow fat and fast also. This is why the obesity rate is very high amongst children as well as adults. We are getting our nutrient supply from animals that we are not designed to eat from. Cow's milk is so dangerous that it has to be pasteurized first before it can be sold to you. Pasteurization brings the milk to a boiling point, helping to kill hormones, antibiotics, bacteria, pus, fungus, urine, and manure, all found in cow's milk. Pasteurization has to be done before you can drink cow's milk, or it will make you very sick. However, when a calf sucks from its mother, it does not have to pasteurize the milk first like humans do. Cow's milk is not harmful to calves. Cow's milk has to be pasteurized before consumption because it is, again in my opinion, the worst food you can consume. Mother's milk is the best milk you can give to your baby. Every time a woman gets pregnant, like any other female species, her breast starts to produce milk. This milk is to feed your infant once it is birthed. Mother's milk is the perfect food for your baby. It provides all the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients your baby will need while growing. It will help build up your baby's immune system. After 9 months to a year of breastfeeding, wean them off. Your baby will now have teeth starting around 6 months of age, which is used to help chew solid foods such as fruits and vegetables. Mother's milk also contains colostrum, which is the first milk the mother passed to her baby. Colostrum has protein, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals that has enormous benefits for the baby. It is produced by the breast for the first 4 days after the baby is born. Colostrum also helps the baby's first bowel movement. It has antibiotics and growth factors which promote development of the baby's digestive tract and promote a healthy immune system. Colostrum also contains immunoglobulin A, which is an antibody that protects the baby against infections of the throat, lungs, and intestines. Colostrum also contains protective white blood cells, which helps destroy disease-causing bacteria and viruses. To the moms who choose not to breastfeed, at least breastfeed for the first 4 days of the baby's life so that it can benefit from the health properties found in colostrum. Other advantages of breastfeeding are it provides a bond between the mother and infant, provides a means of passing important immune-boosting nutrients to the baby, it helps the mother lose weight fast after birth, it does not need pasteurization, it's always at the right temperature, it's free, and it is what God designed for your baby to consume. Now, sometimes I feel people can go a little overboard with breastfeeding, such as I have seen mothers who allow breastfeeding their children as long as 4 to 7 years. In my opinion, this is extreme. Many times these mothers will say that they are allowing their child to decide when to stop breastfeeding. Like all animals in nature, mothers should choose when to wean their child. Breastfeeding over the age of 1 year is not necessary. It is also unhealthy to the mother to breastfeed for years because the body is taking nutrients from your body and putting it into the milk. Nutrients like calcium can be depleted in your bones if you breastfeed for years at a time. This can cause bone diseases like osteoporosis for the mother, and it could have been prevented because you did not wean your child off in a proper time frame. 9 months to a year, the child is old enough now to get their calcium and other nutrients from other foods and eating healthy foods and not from your body.